Hey, family, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. That would be me. Yes, it is. As my mama liked to call me, uh, she used to call me Pumpkin. So glad y'all here. Thank y'all for stopping by. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Let me get my chat going up here. There we go. And it's Sunday, 8 o'clock. I'm here, you're here. I'm happy to be here. Hope you've had a wonderful, outstanding, fabulous week because guess what? I have. And I know y'all say I say that every week, but no, I really have had a fantastic week. So glad to see y'all. Thank you very much. Let's see who's over here talking to me. Hey, Miss Coley, thank you for joining us. Glad to see you join us tonight. Hey, Miss Nanette, how you doing? Yeah, welcome to the show. Hey, daughter, good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Brother Roger, always glad to see you as well. Charlotte, great to see you as well. Thank you very much. Brother James, yes, glad you made it. Yes, y'all popping in tonight. Thank you very much. I can get all my hey, how you doing up front. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know what? I don't think I need these tonight. I'm just glad you guys are here. I really am. And we're gonna get into the message tonight. Tonight's message for Miss Coley. If you would read my Facebook page, you'd see it there. Baby sis, good to see you. But the message tonight is called Climb the Mountain Naked. Just like it sounds. Climb the mountain naked. That's what it's about. I know that sounds a little weird, but I'm gonna break it down to you. So, for those of y'all that are joining us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and a couple other places that we're broadcasting, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for stopping by and being a part of the Messages in the Madness family. Don't forget to like, love, and share, as my baby sister says, because again, I'm Vernon Longhorn Davis, and I got something for y'all tonight. I got something real for you. We're going to go deep, y'all. We're going to talk a little deep tonight. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been hit by life like it was a Mack truck and you never saw it coming? Has that ever happened to you? It's happened to me. It's happened to quite a few of us. It happens just bam out of nowhere. That's when life gives you those two beautiful options. You can deal with it or you can deal with it. And I know you say, yeah, those are the same words, but they're not the same choice. They're really not. You can deal with it positively or you can deal with it negatively. But either way, you're going to deal with it. That's just the way it is. That's the madness. And in that madness, there is a message. I guarantee you, there is a message. So, James, thanks for Jim. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Um, Life is. I'm gonna use a metaphor. The mountain is a metaphor. So when I was talking about climbing the mountain naked, I wasn't literally talking about getting naked. It's a metaphor because see, life is full of mountains. I call them life mountains. We all got them. We all got them life mountains. Some of y'all are climbing one right now. You got family stress, you got financial troubles, you got health scares, you got grief, heartbreak, job loss. Maybe you're carrying all of them all at one time. And if you are, man, my heart goes out to you because that's a lot to carry for anyone. I don't care who you are. That's a lot. And when we face a mountain, we do what we know. We gather up the tools we've used before. We grab the emotional gear. Yeah. We think we grab what we think we're going to need. We grab pride and resilience and silence and toughness and old lessons and maybe even some bitterness. We do that. Like a mountain climber packing up ropes and carabiners and gear, we suit up. But here's the problem. We do have a problem. Well, I take that back. It's not a problem, it's an unresolved challenge. A lot of that stuff we carry, we don't need. We simply don't need it, but we carry it. So let's talk about these hot rocks for a minute. I call them hot rocks, and you've heard me talk about them before. Hot rocks are the pain you're carrying from the past. that friend that betrayed you, the family member who cut you deep, that supervisor or boss who disrespected you, that ex who hurt you and never apologized. You didn't let it go. No, you didn't let it go. You just stuffed it down. You stored it. It's still in you. And you're still carrying that around. And what do we do with the hot rocks? We carry them. Yeah, we do. We carry them. And it ain't fun. At first, it's one or two tucked in your pocket. Then you get more. Now it's a bag slung over your shoulder. Eventually, it's a full blown backpack of pain and it's burning you. It's not burning them, it's burning you because you got this whole damn backpack of hot rocks on your back. And here's the kicker, you're carrying it around thinking you're saving it for one day you will finally throw it at somebody. But you're the only one getting burned because can't nobody else see or feel your backpack full of hot rocks. Your back is blistered. The bag is heavy. You're heavy. You're tired. You're worn out. And then you try to climb the mountain like that with all this weight on your back. You try to climb it with all of that. Think about that. That's heavy. Literally, that's heavy. No pun intended. Hey, Annette, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Brother Jerry, thank you for stopping in. Good to see you as well. Congratulations to my buddy Jim on your new job, man, by the way. So let me tell you something. Before I get into this next session, let's see. DC Fluffy says, yeah, I know a couple of people who lost their government jobs recently. One of them was there for 18 years. I can only imagine how they're dealing with that. That is something to deal with. That's a lot. Jerry says, it's a weight that slowly brings you down. No one wants that weight you're holding on to. That is very true. You don't even need the weight. Nobody needs that weight. Nobody needs that heavy bag of hot rocks on their back. And tonight, that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to help you to get rid of that bag of hot rocks. That's right, Jerry, let it go. But check it out. You trying to climb the mountain like that. And then in the middle of the climb, it hits you. What if I wasn't carrying all of this? What if? What if I dropped the revenge I've planned? I've laid down, what if I laid down the guilt I keep rehearsing? What if I stop dragging around my doubt like it's a trophy? What if? That's when the real message drops. You got to climb the mountain naked. You got to get naked. You got to let it all go. You got to get rid of it. You got to get it off of you. No, I don't mean physically. So don't be out here getting arrested in your neighborhood talking about Longhorn told you to strip down. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm not telling you to do that. But if you do it, send video, okay? I'm talking about emotionally naked, spiritually stripped down, free of unnecessary weight, no pride, no pain, no hot rocks. Get rid of all of that. Let it all go. Drop that bag. See, I'm going to tell you why naked works. When you see the professional mountain climber, they only take what they need. That's it. They don't take no more than what they absolutely need. They ain't carrying junk or grudges or dead weight, because when they get to the summit of the mountain, you don't even see their gear. You don't even see it. You see what they got on and what they needed to get that last little bit. That's all you see. You don't see all the rest of the gear that they left down the mountain, because as they got further up the mountain, they didn't need it. But as they got closer to the top, they started dropping things that was hindering them, that was keeping them from reaching the summit. You don't see their gear. You see them standing tall, smiling, triumphant. That's what you see. You you don't even you don't need every survival trick. You don't need to pack that trauma like it's going to save you, because it's not. Past traumas are something that we learn from, and we take the positive out of them and we move forward. We don't carry them with us. You already got what you need within you. You got faith, determination, resilience, love, and truth. So you got to make the choice to strip down. You got to say, I ain't climbing this mountain for revenge. I'm climbing for peace. I'm not climbing to prove somebody wrong. I'm climbing to find me. Now I'm gonna answer a couple of questions over here, and then I'm gonna tell you how we do this. I'm gonna give you the process, okay? So, hey, Miss Marion, thank you for stopping in, popping in this evening. Appreciate you. DC Fluffy says, Big bro, I don't think I can carry any hot rocks, not knowingly. If someone has done me wrong, took me for granted, or we parted ways on a sour note, etc., I think about it for a minute, a good day or two, and then I move on, because life is too short. If we come back together and clear the air with a much needed conversation and or apology, that's fine, but it's cool if we don't. Now, see, everybody doesn't have that mindset. Everybody can't see it that way. Everybody's not built like you. So that makes it a little difficult for them. Let me move this over here so I can stop looking over to the side there, guys. Sorry about that. But everybody ain't built that way. And you and I have that in common, baby sis. So Jerry says it keeps you shut in, and the only ones who suffer are the loved ones around you. Let it go and open the door. I couldn't have said it better myself. DC Fluffy says, I did carry guilt around when I had to take mom off the life support, but after a year, I apologized to her and knew it was time to let that guilt go. Well, you and I both carried that guilt together, baby sis, because we both made that decision. You were there, but we made that decision together. So trust me, I wore that hat too. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. So, the process of naked climbing. How do we do it? So tell me, yeah, how do we do it? Step one, you got to make a decision. It's it starts in the mind. You don't climb at the foot of the mountain. You climb when you decide you're tired of standing still. I hope that makes sense to you. Number two, mental preparation. You get ready to shed the emotional layer that no longer serves you. Yeah, it's a process to get ready to shed that skin. Yep, you're right, daughter, one day at a time. But you got to shed that emotional layer that no longer serves you. You got to shake it off. You have to forgive for you. You breathe for you. You stop rehearsing the pain for you. Number three, choose your mountain. You can't climb them all at once. You're not that good. You're not God. You don't have an omnipresence. Choose one mountain today to climb, whether it's grief or fear or regret. Pick it, pick one. Do that. Number 4, drop the gear. This is the hard part. Let it go. Drop the hot rocks. Let them hit the ground and shatter. Just let them break into 1,000,000,000 little pieces. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. You can't climb carrying rage. You can't climb while you're hoping someone else falls. Because, see, when we think and plan negative for others, sometimes that negative comes back to us. It's a boomerang. There is power in your words, there is power in your tongue. Watch what you say. You may even want to watch what you think because it could come back to you. But you can't climb while you're hoping someone else fails or falls. You can't do it. Jerry says you need to forgive yourself for causing yourself to hurt by carrying that pain. Very true. You got to forgive you. I think I said that earlier. Let me look back at my notes. Yeah, you do. You have to forgive for you. Annette says, how do you get rid of the rocks when it happens every day? That's a very good question. And you guys know don't try to turn this into a religious show but y'all know I'm a man of faith. And the best I can tell you at this point, Annette, because I'm not, so let me be clear. I am not a licensed doctor or psychologist or anything like that. So I'm just speaking as me. You got to pray about it, Annette. You got to pray for change. And you have to be the change agent. That's how you do that. That's how you get rid of those rocks every day. Look, the climb won't be perfect. You're going to stumble. You're going to get bruised. You're going to get scratched up and maybe even break something because that's what happens. But those are injuries. They're not failure. They're growth. These, unfortunately, are things that you will go through. I can't say it's unfortunate because those bruises and those scratches, those are character marks, and they're there to remind you, don't do this, do that, so that you can move forward up that mountain. Jerry, you're right. Give it to the Lord. He will turn those daily boulders into grains of sand. You're absolutely right, Jerry. See, I can read it, but you must have been reading my mind, but you're right, Jerry. When you fall, you got to take some time to heal up. It may be a day, it may be a week, it may be a month, it may be a year, but you got to heal up. And then keep climbing. The summit doesn't require perfection. It requires progress. Progress is what gets you to the summit of your mountain. Progress is what gets you to the top of your mountain. You've never seen a sprinter run up a mountain. You've just never seen it done because that's not how it works. So let's see here. James says, I try to be careful of the rocks. I let my tongue throw. It's very good. That's a very good way to be, James, because words, ooh, You could take back rocks, but man, words, they stay forever. And that says, we'll pray harder. I just shed my sure the rocks of political crap hurt. I can see that. Now, let me tell you something. One day, you'll look back and say, damn, I made it. That's the payoff. That's the payoff for climbing the mountain naked. You'll see where you drop the hot rocks. As you standing there on top of that mountain, you'll look back down that mountain. You'll be like, yeah, that's where I left my gear. That's where I left those hot rocks. Kind of like the skier. And when he looks back and goes, yeah, that's my stuff, my stuff, my stuff. Where I had to drop that and I had to let that go. I had to lighten my load so that I can get to the top of this mountain. You remember when you stopped carrying pain like it was money. You'll recognize the person who climbed, not the one who was stuck. Did you hear me? You'll recognize the person who climbed, not the one who was stuck. Once you make it to the top of that mountain, you will be a different person. And you will also be naked. Yes, you will be naked because you'll be to drop those hot rocks and all that worried you and all that pained you and all that slowed you down. And you won't be ashamed. You won't be afraid. And you will not be burdened. You will be free. You will be free. Yeah. Jerry says sometimes when climbing, you need to stop and visualize the best trail. Take a breath and enjoy the view. Yes, you got to enjoy the journey because sometimes the journey is better than the destination. So I say to you tonight from my heart, drop the hot rocks, get naked, climb one step at a time, y'all, and one mountain at a time. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for a perfect moment because there's no such thing as a perfect moment. Choose your freedom. Choose your healing. Choose you. Please choose you. Choose your peace. Choose your truth. I like that, James. Drop the rocks and use them as stepping stones. You got this. Now, you know what I need you to do? Go and climb that mountain naked. Do that. So what we got here, let's see. Uh James says, drop the rocks and use them as stepping stones. Yes, sir. Annette says, we came into this world naked. I apologize tonight. I got kicked in the leg Tuesday. Hurting. God bless. Have a good Holy Week. You as well. And I hope your leg heals real soon. Jerry says, make your moments that break. Make your moments that break the chains. I know that's right. Well, guys, I'm going to tell you a little something. I had to climb a mountain naked this week. I had to go somewhere that I did not want to go because when I was there before, that was an issue. And it was an issue. It was a pretty big deal. But I had to go. So I was worried about it. I was concerned about it. And it was bothering me. Oh, it was bothering me. But I had to go. I couldn't say no. I had to do it. And I went, and the situation ended up being Not like it was before. It was much better. But I had to climb that mountain naked. Yes, I'm speaking very high level about this. But I too face challenges. I too have to drop them hot rocks. So I'm speaking to y'all from experience. And this topic came from my book, Messages in the Madness. Is one of the chapters in my book. So let's see here. I think I put it into I put it into the what you call it, that I was only talked 25 minutes, so I'm getting ready to go. Jerry says, most times the fear of losing the pain is more than the pain you carry. Sometimes some people don't know how to live without the pain, Jerry, because they've had it with them so long that it has become a part of them. And they would be afraid of living without it. They don't know how to live without that pain. So I'm with you, Cody. I'm hoping that she has a speedy recovery. But Jerry, that's a mic drop right there. He said most times the fear of losing the pain is more than the pain you carried. Man. Annette says you hit home tonight. Jerry, you just hit the ball out of the park, out of the zip code. Because it is hard. And it's a pain that we get used to having. And it's hard to figure out how to live without that because we've been carrying it for so long. Like I said, I had to climb a mountain this week. And in hindsight, I'm glad I climbed it. And I can look back and I can say, yep, I got over that. And I'm praying the same for you. Because I look at it like this. When I bring these messages, I know I'm not the only one going through or have been through whatever I'm talking to you about. So I speak to you from the heart. So, anybody else got anything else for me tonight? Any more messages in the madness? Well, if that's all we got, guys, I'm going to say what I always say. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. This has been Messages in the Madness, your place for truth, love, laughter, healing, in the chaos of life. I'm Vernon Longhorn Davis, reminding you life will throw madness at you, but there's always a message in it. And like Jerry just said, love is hard. Hate is easy. Oh, yes, it is. Choose love as it is earned. I may have to write that down and put that on my wall somewhere, Jerry. That is beautiful. Annette, you stay safe. Everybody stay safe. Love you too, daughter. Good night. So until next time, y'all, I love you. God loves you. Take care of yourself. Respect yourself. Take care of them kids. Respect our vets. Until next Sunday, I'm Vernon Longhorn Davis. God bless y'all. $2.